All right, hey guys. So, first of all, sorry for no update yesterday. Sunday the 13th was just completely under the weather yesterday, and kind of still recovering a little bit today. So, apologize for that. But I have went through all of the this whole book and just got rid of any kind of branding or mention of me. There are still a few things in there that you might want to change because they either reference our gardening business or maybe one of my other businesses. But I tried to remove any kind of mention of myself so that you can just take this and run with it. In the same email, I should have given you a link to Dropbox, which includes a bunch of the resources, including this Word document called Unbranded version, as well as just a PDF copy of the Unbranded in case you just want to use it as is. If not, you can go through, edit this, and then just go in Word, just go to File, and I think I just did Save As, and then you can change the file type to PDF. So from here, kind of just picking up where I left off in the last lesson with the welcome email, I needed to get a place to put that the finished file for them to download. So I just used Dropbox. I have Dropbox connected to my actual computer here. You can see it right here in the sidebar. Just went in and created a new folder called the Dollar Update, and then copied the book file, the PDF book file, straight over to there. You can see it looks like it's still uploading. It is a fairly large file, 18 megs, so it really shouldn't take that long, but it'll likely be done by the time, it doesn't really have to be done. We can move on and keep getting set up with the autoresponder. So we'll go back to Aweber here, and this is the campaign. So I'm gonna finish the welcome email. That's this message right here. Actually, I shouldn't have went in there. Sorry. Just go to messages right there, and then I can just click the subject line to go ahead and edit that. So I'm just going to go back through here because I honestly have not even looked at this since Saturday. Here's the link, so we'll just do that right now. I'm going to make that bold and then hyperlink, and I can get my link straight from my computer here. Right click and do copy Dropbox link. And then I'm going to paste that raw Dropbox link right in there. A little note with Dropbox, at the end you see a question mark and then a parameter called DL, which stands for download. If it's set to 0, somebody clicks this link, it's going to open up Dropbox.com and kind of show the file available to download there. If I just remove that 0 and replace it with a 1, when somebody clicks that link now, it'll just immediately download this PDF to their computer or whatever device they're on. So I'm going to just leave it like that. If you went through my newsletter secrets training, you might be wondering why wouldn't I use a download page like I show in there, so that I can put some more offers on there or something like that. That is, it's a good question. However, going back to the very first lesson with Gary Halbert's kind of gun to the head thing, doing that takes more time, and it takes time away from me being able to finish this up and just get started. I can always add that later on, but right now it's an extra step or a couple of steps for me to actually go in and create an extra page, add this product to the page, and then also add other things like offers to that page. So I'm going to kind of just stick to what I need here, and that's about it. So small preview of what we're getting for free. Let me just make sure that there's nothing else missing before we jump back up to those messages. Cool. So what I have kind of planned here in my head is to just do 2 more autoresponders. Obviously, I'll be sending them an email every single day, at least one. But I want 2 of them kind of lined up to go out so that day 1, as soon as they opt in, they get this email with the download link. And then the next 2 days, I have automated emails to where I can kind of just test 2 different offers here. And we'll just go ahead and start talking about like the offers that I have in mind for this niche specifically and why I am using those. So, like I'm a fan of ClickFunnels. The tool that I use to build this with, Russell Brunson is one of the founders of ClickFunnels. Just a really, really good guy, really good marketer, but also puts out some really, really amazing offers for affiliates to promote in this space. And I honestly don't promote them, but really, I don't know that I've ever promoted one of his products, guys, like a launch, how the typical marketing community is. I might link to different things here or there, books or something maybe, but never really promoted products like this. So, but I know for a fact that they're really, really good offers. They convert very well. So I have 3 of them up here. You can see tabs open. One is the Affiliate Bootcamp Summit, another is a 30-day summit, and another is a 5-day lead challenge. I'm going to start just looking at this one and explaining why I'm not going to use this one. It's a really good offer. Problem is I have no idea how I make money. It doesn't say anything about how much I can stand to make or how people will buy anything. So just for that simple reason, I'm not going to start out with that one. I might end up doing a little bit more research and seeing if I can find what the deal is with this. After they opt in, these are all free offers, by the way, and that's another reason why I'm promoting them. Not only are they really good offers, they convert very well, and they give really good value, but they're free, which is, you can find a free offer that pays you money, meaning so let's look at these other 2. Here's it's an Affiliate Bootcamp Summit. It's a free bootcamp, and after somebody opts in for the bootcamp, they show them another product where I can get paid $100 for each person who opts in, each person who signs up for this product right here. So after they opt in for the Affiliate Bootcamp, they're made an offer for the One Funnel Away Challenge, where I believe is $100, and I get paid 100% commission on that. So the point is to get people. Don't just send people straight to a sales page if you have the choice to promote something that's free. You're giving them value, so you want them to keep opening your emails. If you keep giving them value in every email, they're going to keep opening them. This one is exactly the same. This is a different free offer up front, but as soon as they opt in, they're sent again that same One Funnel Away Challenge offer. $100, I get paid 100% commission. Like I said, I would like to promote this one, but I don't know if it's the same flow, meaning if they opt in for this free challenge, are they made the $100 offer? I'm guessing so, but as of right now, I can't tell that. So for right now, I'm going to kind of forget about that and focus on these 2 offers as the second and third autoresponder message. So all I'm going to put here is going to be basically the subject line of these 2 emails, and do that for a few reasons. One, usually the subject line is descriptive enough to where they can kind of look forward to it. 2, when they see that email come in with that subject line, they're going to remember it, maybe unconsciously, maybe not, but it's just a good thing to do. So all I do for this, like coming up with subject lines and copy for the emails, is usually they will have some stuff for you to use, you know, either some banners with some text on it, like this right here is a really good one, or actual email swipes that you can kind of copy, paste, and then edit to your liking. So that's really all that I'm going to do. For right now, I'm just finishing up this welcome email, so I just need 2 subject lines, and I kind of just thought about real quick, took me like 10 seconds after looking at these 2 pages, what I could say for the subject line. So the first one's going to be the Affiliate Bootcamp Summit, and I have free 100-day super affiliate blueprint. And again, all that came from these pages. I didn't really invent any of that copy. It's just stuff that they had somewhere, and I just meshed it together to make it sound good for a subject line. Next one is the 30-day summit. So this one I have in quotes, from scratch. When I say I just have a notepad file over here that I quickly jotted them down in, so I can do this quicker and not make the video drag on for an hour and a half. From scratch to success in 30 days. All right, so cool. That's it for the welcome email. Added the Dropbox folder, added the download, and then finished up the autoresponder messages. So I can now save and exit this. So let's see, what I wanted. I have a number of things I want to finish up on the site, and I want to get the 2 autoresponder messages added as well. But I think what I'm going to do is come back and do a separate video for the 2 autoresponder messages, so that right now I can get the site, everything like finished from what we already have started, from the web page, the website, through to the opt-in to the welcome email. Just wrap that up so that I can kind of cross that off in my mind, and then I will come back to the 2 emails, the 2 follow-up emails before. That'll be basically the last thing before running ads. So I have a little bit of a list over here of things I need to get knocked out. There's things that I have noticed either when I was, either I just remembered later on after I recorded the video and just like, dang it, I forgot to do that, or after going back through this article. I went through this article, I think, since the last time that we had a lesson, and made this, just looked better, formatted the whole thing. And I noticed a few different things. So I'm going to go in and edit this page, because the first thing is I forgot to edit the mobile lead magnet info. So like I told you, for some reason today ClickFunnels, the editor is loading really, really slow. There we go. But when I edited this lead magnet info up here the last time, I forgot to flip over to mobile and edit that stuff. So I'm going to do that. So you can see, let me go back. This is claim your free copy of, and right now I have the old one in there, so I need to change that. So claim your free copy of, and I think I got rid of uppercase font. Okay. And then the lead magnet, where we at, is this one. Also, while I'm thinking of it, the other thing I did was edit all of the images for you. So again, in that same Dropbox folder that I put in the email for this lesson, there you'll find all the images for the book, the banner ad, the stuff up here at the top. I think that's most of the images. The exit pop-up too. Okay, let's flip back here. We got Big Book of Internet Income Secrets. me adjust this font size because we did change it for the desktop version. All right. This is 2. Okay, that stayed the same. Okay. Okay, got that done. Edited mobile lead magnet info. Next thing is, after looking at the title again and kind of thinking to myself, it's kind of clunky. I wanted to change it to 11 unusual ways to earn internet income to kind of line it up with the book. 11 unusual ways to earn internet. Yeah, 11 unusual ways to earn internet income. A little bit shorter, catchier, or punchier more, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And I'm going to change the title right there. Won't really have to change the page, the URL. But definitely I wanted to do that. What else we got on my list here? Add a conclusion, CTA, meaning down here. I didn't really finish this with anything. It just ended on the number 11. I always like to tell people what to do. I don't want to just kind of ever leave them hanging. Give them something to do. The next thing actually on this list is to add this opt-in lead magnet box or really section to the bottom of this as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that right now. I'm going to clone this row or this section. I'm going to have to edit that image so it floats over there, and I'm going to move it all the way to the bottom below this thing. So I need to get the CSS info so I can add that. If you click that and just get the little hashtag there, you can get the CSS ID selector is what I was trying to think of what it's called. And then go to custom CSS, and it's this one right here. You have to put a comma, and you can either just paste it in or go down. I like to go down the line to keep it easy to read. You can see back there it's already floated over like the other one at the top. Cool. So, I could just leave it like that. I do still want some kind of a conclusion with like a call to action. So I would basically just say like, for more internet income secrets, be sure to claim your free copy. So I don't know why I'm not typing this. For even more internet income secrets, be sure to claim your free copy of free digital copy of the Big Book of Internet Income Secrets on this page. That way they can look around and kind of see like, oh, okay. I don't know how you can miss it, but you never know. And I'm going to bold this entire thing and probably even italicize it and then underline free. I want the call to action to stand out. Save that. All right, we got conclusion. We added this section to the footer right there. All right, the last thing on this list is the side banner sticky code. Okay, that's another. While I'm thinking of this, I forgot to mention there are now 100 jobless ways to earn internet income. In this book, I had to take one out. So all the graphics and everything have been updated. So yours won't say 101 right here. It also doesn't have my name. Same with all this up here. Just pay close attention in case I'm just not seeing it somewhere that, you know, your graphic that I have included in that Dropbox folder, same deal. It says 100. I already changed it for you. Just make sure that you don't accidentally have one of mine from before if you copied this this entire funnel later on. Not a huge deal. It's only one little tiny thing different. Okay. The last part of this lesson before we move on here is going to be to make this banner sticky. So what I mean by that is, let's save this and then preview it. When you scroll down on a desktop, it's nice, especially when you have a pretty long article like this, to keep this banner ad scrolling with you, because I'm not even to number 1 yet, and now banner's already gone. Keeping it in front of them will entice them to opt in even more. So I've already had this code. It took me probably a day, honestly, to figure out how to do this in another business of mine, and I just kind of tweaked it and made it work for this. So in that same Dropbox folder, you're going to find a text file called Sticky Banner Code. I know you guys are going to have a hard time actually seeing this, but maybe if you can open this text file from Dropbox so that you can see where I'm going. I've got every step. There's 5 steps. I've got it labeled, so I'll try and you know, be as un-ADHD as I can and explain each step. But this text file, you should not have to. You shouldn't have to type anything in the text file. You're just copying and then pasting, and then we can add some text and stuff where we need to. So step number 1, and you'll have to do this on any page that has this banner. I mean, you don't have to. Personally, I'm only going to do it on the article page because that's really all that really matters. There's not going to be a lot of people clicking to the well, first of all, on the About Us and the Contact Us page, the text isn't long enough for the banner to even scroll. The other 2 pages are the legal pages, which a lot of people just aren't even going to click them. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm only going to do it on this page. So realize that setting this code up is only going to affect this page. So first thing you got to do is actually get rid of these 2 things, this image and then this advertisement text. What you'll want to do before you get rid of the image, though, is click the image and save the image location. So click in here. If you hit on my Mac, it's Command A. On a PC, I think it's Control A to select all, and then copy, and then just put it in. You know, keep that image either opened in a browser so that you can come back and copy this to use here in a second, because we're going to delete it. So I'm going to go ahead and delete the image. I'm going to go ahead and delete this advertisement text. And now going back to my instructions, we're at step number 1. Step 1, it says add custom JavaScript / HTML element with 20 pixels of top margin. This is, so let's go ahead and just do that. Add new element. Go all the way to the bottom is custom JS HTML. And we're adding 20 pixels of top margin to it. Okay? Inside of that element is going to be right here. You're just copying and pasting. There we go. Step 2. It says add second custom JS HTML element below the first one. And then inside of that, you're just copying and pasting this whole block. So I'm going to go ahead and copy that, and I can just clone it, or you can, you know, if you want to add another one yourself, you can. I'm just going to clone it. Don't need the margin on this one, so let's get rid of it. Open, get rid of all that, and then paste. And now this is where you need to put your banner image URL. So I'm going to go back and copy that. And it's going to go right there. If you just double click in there, You can either paste right over top of it, or you can hit, delete and then paste. And then we can close that. All right, step 3. Add a third JS or custom JavaScript HTML element inside a new full row below the article content. Okay, so let's go way down here and do that. I need to add a row below the content. So that's going to be this blue box. And hit add new row. Make it 1 column. And then I'm going to add another JS HTML element. Inside of that one is going to be this code. Copy, paste. Might seem like I'm spending a lot of time on something that may not seem very necessary. Personally, and even on Twitter, you're probably thinking how many people actually use desktop on Twitter? You'd be surprised. I mean, if I'm going to pay for desktop traffic, I'm absolutely going to do it. I haven't even gotten to that point yet, but I want it to be an option and not have to worry about it if I do. So, step 4. Step 4 says add custom CSS. So we're just going to copy this. Go to settings, custom CSS. We'll just click in here and then go down a couple lines and paste. There we go. Last step. Step 5, add JavaScript code to settings, which is right here, tracking code, and then footer code. So that's all of this. That's the remainder of the sticky banner code text file. Copy, settings, tracking code, footer code, paste. Now we're going to save it. That should do the trick. All that stuff that we did is just basically telling the page where we want the banner to, stop right there. And then all of these things, this is the actual banner and the advertisement text. This is where we want the banner to start. So this first one and this last one, kind of like containers, kind of like bumpers for that banner. We don't ever want it to go any lower than this. We don't ever want it to go any higher than this. So I already saved it, I think. But so if you preview it from here, it should work as is. You possibly have a little bit of a glitch. Maybe if you pasted in this code from your image wrong, just try it out and let's see. So there you go. See that advertisement text move a little to the left for some reason. I don't know why. Honestly, doesn't really matter that much. But so now you scroll down. It's not ever going to reach down here anyways because there's just nothing else in the sidebar. But yeah, if you had other things in the sidebar, put them above this. So like, for instance, let's say I wanted to add a image, put it above this if you can. I don't know why it's not letting me. I'll just move it up there. And then make sure you give that like a margin of 20. And I'll just clone this a few times so you can see like what it'll look like. So you can see now it won't start scrolling until it reaches the top of the browser window. Just like that. And you can put others. You can put all of these things in here if you want. Just make sure you put them all inside of this one, the one with your image in it. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of those. And just as a reminder, this whole entire column is only visible on desktop. So it will just disappear on its own on mobile anyways. So cool. Okay, what I'm going to do now is end this lesson and kind of do a part 2 for today on a separate video. So I should have given you 2 different links to 2 different videos. This is the end of the first lesson, and I will we'll pick up in the next one.